Today we are going to do a series of exercises using a resistance band. I'm going to try to replicate the ones we do at the lawn gym using the all-in-one strength machine, just so no one is missing out. So any band will do. I'm using a round green one, but anything that you have is fine. I have tied a knot right in the middle of the band just so I can put it through the door and it won't come back at me, which does happen, so make sure that your door is nice and secure and no one opens it, no surprises. So the first one I'm doing is overhead. We're going to do some lat pull downs. So putting the knot on the other side of the door, close the door, make sure it closes, and then give it a good pull to make sure it doesn't come through. Wrap it around your hand so you've got a nice grip. So the lat pull down, as you remember, is where you're pulling down this way, which is a little bit awkward with the door, so all you have to do is lean your body forward, same position, and then away you go. If it's too easy, you can take a little bit more resistance, wrap it again around your hands, and you're just pulling your hands down, imagining that the bar is coming down in line with your chin. Lat pull downs, easy. So another exercise that people do with that bar is pulling it down in front of them. So you're not as strong, they're littler muscles, and that's okay. So all you do is you keep a little bit closer to the door and your arms nice and straight, and then you're pulling down to your sides, just in front of you. So as you're doing this one, you just make sure you can control your posture. No changing your back position, no arching your back or rounding your back. Nice and long through your back. That must be about 10 of those ones. So then back to the lat pulls, adding a bit more resistance just by looping around your hands again. Leaning forwards and then doing your pull downs. Make sure you tuck your chin in, no crazy neck postures.
My ability to remember sounds is so shit. I forget mine straight away. But I definitely know the first question.
And then easing the tension a little bit. And again, you're pulling down in front of you. So making sure you're in a nice posture. You want to strengthen yourself in a nice posture, so nice and long through your back. No poking your ribs. You can tuck your chin without dropping it to your chest, just nice and long through your neck. And wide across your collarbones, not letting your shoulders tilt forward, no rounding of your shoulders. And again, I haven't been counting, that's going to be close to 10. So I'm going to take this one out from the top of the door and hopefully I can get the door closed with it a little bit lower. See how we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Just. Now hopefully the door stays closed, that's the next challenge. So we've done our lat pull downs. Next is going to be our chest press. We'll see how this goes. So wrapping the band around your hand, one then the other. So for the chest press at the gym, you're sitting down on a bench, so we can do that here, sitting down, and then you're just reaching forwards. Thumbs facing up for healthy shoulders. And then you can spin all the way around. We could do our seated row. You're a bit stronger pulling than you are pushing, so you might take up a little bit more resistance for the seated row. So you assume the seated position on that bench, and then you're pulling in and out from your body towards your ribs. And then we'll go back to our chest press. But if you're finding that this isn't challenging enough, all you need to do is put both the bands in one hand and try not to let go of them. So, chest press, sitting down on that bench, reaching forwards. And then you'll just need to do the same on the other arm. So again, seated chest press. And then same with the row. If you're finding that one band isn't strong enough, you can put two bands in one hand, sitting down for your seated row, and pulling in towards your ribs and controlling back out again. And then swapping arms. And because we've done so much of the sitting without the bench, I think you can tick the legs off as well. So that's how you can go through the strength machine with your lat pull down, the seated row, and the chest press while using plenty of incidental legs at the same time. So if you add in a good walk, maybe a little bit of gentle stretching or rolling or some mobility work afterwards, that's a pretty well-rounded routine. Any questions, please get in touch. We'll see you soon.